Hi there, my dear Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Welcome to your February reading. I am grinning from ear to ear. I just know that the angels and our guides and the cards have a wonderful message for you. As you prepare for today's reading, ask yourself this question. If you could change anything at all in your love life right now, what would it be? This reading can be for a committed person already in a couple, a single, or even someone who's looking for more loving connections with their family and friends. You can access this information by making that choice. Would you change if you could change anything in your love life right now? So let me just set this aside. Oh, Murphy looks like he's about ready to bark, so let's carry on. So I'm using my circular deck today because of the magic available in sacred geometry, and the circle is such a quintessential signature shape. It is no beginning, no end. It's a perfect representation of how much the divine loves you and how much you hope to be open-minded. Oh, another circle to receive the love that is here for you on the planet right now. So, my dear Earth sign, let's draw your significator card. And I'm feeling this one wants to come out. And then let me draw a tarot. And what is it for my Earth signs today? When it comes to the rest of February, and today I'm doing this reading right on Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day, whichever is your particular favorite name for this holiday. This one I'm feeling wants to come. Oh, this one's jumping, and this one. Okay. And then let's draw our tea leaves. And I'm being drawn to this green one right here. You see him spot it. I'm just going to take it. And I'm just going to pull this bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what I want. Okay, so I'll set those aside. All right. It's a brand new spread that I'm using this month. I've just done a couple readings with it. It popped into my imagination as a great way to utilize these circle cards, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so let's take a look at your significator card. And we have the Five of Cups. So, my dear sweet earth signs, it looks like there's a weight on you this month, that there's been something that has seemingly fallen apart, something that's disappointed you in love. And this is a very, it makes me want to reach out and give you a hug. But the main thing about this card, because I do read every single card has positive messages for you. And so I want to point out right away, see these two cups over here that are standing up straight, filled with something new and exciting. I'm also noticing this bridge bridges always connect us from one place to the next. And so there's a lot of optimism on this card, and it's falling in the part of the spread towards the future. The optimism is for the future. So don't despair. Okay, so right away, if you've gone through some heartbreak and disappointment in the last couple of months, the universe is saying to you, don't give up. And so add a comment. If you can resonate with this, you've had some disappointments, but you are not giving up, add it in the comments below. I will not give up. Okay, so let's see what's crowning your reading. And we have the Ace of Wands. Oh, I love this for you because the Ace of Wands is all about a powerful fresh start. Okay, so what's on your mind is yes, even though there's been a little bit of disappointment, you have something within you that is pulling you forward because you will not give up when it comes to love. In the root, we have the Five of Wands. This makes sense to me. Um, have you noticed that this card keeps wanting to jump out? Look at that. It really wants to be listened to. So, yes, we will listen. And so let's look at our immediate past. And we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, definitely. There was some kind of dream come true, some kind of situation in the past that you did not anticipate would end. Queen of Swords. Yeah, it looks like a breakup could have happened here. It could be that somebody has passed away in your life. I do have people who are recent widowers or widows right now. And so there is this sense of being yanked, like a dream being yanked away. That could be true for you, my dear earth signs. There's something going on that is hard for you. Okay, so I'm so glad you're here. Remember, drop a comment. I will not give up. In your near future, we have the Empress. Oh gosh, couldn't be more delighted to see you. Thank you for showing up, my dear Empress. Because again, the bridge from the disappointment to manifestation. The Empress makes things happen. The energy of accomplishment, the energy, she's often pictured pregnant. So it's the energy of something coming that is glorious. I love how that river of life is running behind her, and here we have the Five of Cups. So here we have a duplicate, right? Five of Cups, Five of Cups. So what is this telling us? What is it? Okay, so let's go forward and put in our oracle cards, and then I'll read the story for us. So in the past, we have be careful, do not take risks. And we have mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Mhm. And we have the dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So, okay, so what I'm seeing right off is even though the past did hold, I'm sensing breakup energy, and this could be true even with friendships where you lost a friend who you thought was a lifelong friend, a soul sister, and something has happened recently that has totally shaken your world. And you've had to take this Queen of Swords stance. Now, mind you, the gender doesn't matter here. It's the energy that counts. But you have had to say, look, I no more. The line is in the sand. I have allowed myself to be mistreated, or I have chosen to turn a blind eye to the truth of what's going on here, and that's not going to happen anymore. I'm cutting off what no longer serves me. That would be another comment you could add below. I'm cutting off what no longer serves me. Be a wonderful acclamation for you, my dear land signs. I was gonna say earth signs, my Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So over here we have bridge. Oh my gosh, look at that. The bridge imagery is being repeated, successfully overcoming a problem. Part of why I love mixing up the decks is when these cards come into order to teach us what we need. Here we have the double down of this Five of Cups. So both of these figures looking away from the truth, which is you are not at the end of a journey. The river keeps flowing. Life keeps lifing. Whatever hurt you in the past, it was a pain in the rear, right? It was awful to go through. But the point is, you can't live as if the divine does not have a plan of redemption for you. Successfully overcoming a problem. I love it in this diagonal. And then we have, I'm doing it this way, we have the pig energy, beware of greed. Okay. And then we have this card that kept jumping and wanting our attention, wealth. And look at all of the circles and the coins here. Okay, so what's interesting about this bolt, you know how bolts get screwed on to a screw and they have a hole in the middle, a circle in the middle, surrounded by all these angles. Okay. And it's interesting to me too that there are not just coins on this wealth card. They're building blocks. These pieces are used to build something. Okay, there's no tools here, no hammers, wrenches, or screwdrivers, but these little bits that are used to build something. Okay, Virgo. Virgo, I'm going to use your energy to cover up those disappointments. And then Taurus, I'm going to use your energy to recognize, I've seen this castle here, to recognize that across the river is hope and life. And then Capricorn, I'm going to use your energy as a reminder that there's a bridge. Neville, you guys, I don't know if you know that I really enjoy Neville. Neville is a teacher. You can find a gazillion YouTubes about him. I teach the principles myself in my daily life. The main idea is what you think about, you bring about. And if you're dwelling on some kind of painful experience through a process that I don't understand, but you will attract other people, places, and things that are a match to the disappointment. Okay. So, what Neville teaches is there's a bridge of incidents. Okay. As you are believing with all your heart that you can find love again, or if you're wanting to restore the love with a partner, absolutely doable. The promise of the bridge of incidents is that even though you may not see the total solution happening right now in your life, there are so many countless little tiny incidents between you and what you're wanting. And each plank of the bridge to your future is built on you being able to interpret what's happening as a blessing. And I know that's not easy, my friends. I know that it can be very challenging to look at the hurts from the past and trust that there's something good in it, but it is possible. Okay, let's take a look at what's on your mind right now. What's on your mind is that you're curious, is there a fresh start for me? Is there some new way of receiving or looking at love that will work for me? And so the angels are shouting out to you, yes, look at this building here and see the building in the background here. Now, what we need to do is cross a bridge of I would say letting go. The water of this river, and this river is about letting go, let it flow. The things that have hurt you in the past, toss them in the river. Let them go forward because you are being called out of this broken-hearted, disappointed energy into your future. And you may feel cynical. You may think, oh, yeah, right, it happens to everyone except me. But I would say to you, then you're going to keep repeating experiences that reflect that thought. So I love the work of Bob Proctor, and Brian Scott has a video that talks about 5 words for manifesting. And the 5 words are I am so happy. They're 8 words, I'm sorry. I am so happy and grateful now that. And then you fill in the blank. So here, I am so happy and grateful now that I see the truth of the past because I can create a future that works better for me. I am so happy and grateful for the experiences I had because it taught me what I truly want. Abraham Hicks teaches that when you have a contrasting experience, by contrasting, they mean it's what you don't want. The beauty of it is it teaches what you do want. Okay, and that's what's going on for you today, my dear Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. It behind the scenes, what you're not aware of is that there is a battle in your own mind, a tug of war. These figures are not in a battle to harm one another. They're in training. They're like using sticks and they're bumping against one another and they're training themselves to be their best self. So, what you're not seeing is that there is this battle between letting go of what's spilled. Don't cry over spilled milk. Let go of what's gone. Turn around and look at these brand new cups filled with potential right under the Empress. I mean, you are being offered something new, but if you don't turn around and face those things, you'll miss the opportunity. So, in your mind, under the surface, you're having a battle with your own self. Yes, you want a fresh start, but you're worried about what could happen. And you know what? Worrying about what could happen will just so steal your joy, my dear friends. Okay? So here we have the Empress on top of this figure, this Five of Cups, Five of Vessels, that's so fixated on what happened in the past. Okay, so let's look at this diagonal. So we have be careful, do not take risks. This claw is clinging to you, clinging and causing you to lose peace of mind because you trusted someone and it didn't work out. Well, welcome to humanity. You're not the first person that's been betrayed or hurt or abandoned. Not at all. This is an energy that is in the human game. Okay. So, what we're needing here, this is double down. So, you have taken a, maybe even taken a vow to yourself, I will not trust again. But that's holding you back from a beautiful future. Add a comment below and say, I'm tired of doing things my own way. I'm tired of being disappointed. I want something new. I am willing to take a chance. Write down what you're thinking when you're reading through this message. This bridge successfully overcoming a problem. The Empress card is here to lift you up and support you. The little warning, beware of greed. I feel like this little piggy, that there was something that went on back here where maybe your partner was greedy for your attention. Maybe they were clinging to you. Maybe they were stubborn and they were not generous with you. So it's okay to go into your future here and be able to create something that's different. But what you can say is, I am so happy and grateful now that I see the truth. I deserve something better. That's a great comment to add. I deserve something better than my past. And you can be grateful and happy that you realized it. Your wealth of relationship that's coming. So we look here and we have financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So there was a generosity, excuse me, that's the wrong word. There was an outcome of good for a while in your past situation, but now it's gone. It's disappointing, of course, but listen, as you step forward, draw that line in the sand, rise up to queenly energy. Mind you, gender doesn't matter. But with this Queen of Swords making a determination to change her thinking, turn from the disappointment, allow these lovely ladies to empower you with the tools that you need to put these bits together to create a wealth of loving experiences. Could your finances be impacted? Oh, yes, I have no doubt. But you don't really need that right now as much as you do to repair your heart and get ready for new love. Let me grab my deck. We're using this deck today for the blessing. And as I'm getting it prepared, I want to remind you that I do tapping. My tapping channel is at Tap with Cat. And I do place tapping scripts over there for you at no charge. So you could tap away some of your doubts about love, okay? Of course, I would love to do private tapping with you, and you can email me at it's in the description box, my email address, but it is tarotinfoplease at gmail.com. And if you feel stuck and you cannot release the disappointments in your past, let me help you. It would be my honor. Okay, so let me draw one of our hearts for your blessing. I'm seeing this one right here. Let's see what your blessing is, my dear earth signs. Old feelings are resurfacing, and again you find yourself on an emotional roller coaster. Don't fight it. Instead, allow these feelings to surface without judging them. They are neither good nor bad, they are simply a part of you. Own them, embrace them, and love them. Bless the past and be grateful for the deep and profound healing that is taking place. I wouldn't be surprised if you wanted to go back and listen to this reading again. If you tap, you can actually use the tapping points as you listen to a reading, and it will help you drop into your spirit to receive more deeply. My dear, dear earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, don't let the disappointments of your past stop you from creating a future that you can only imagine how good it will be once you take your eyes off those disappointments and look for your blessings. Okay? Go forth and prosper, my dear friends, and I will see you next month. I'll be back for another monthly outlook, and I just love you so much. Thank you for being here with me today. Bye now.